What's up, motherfuckers? I was actually excited to see this notification pop up on my screen. Ace in the title of the video. Surely this means Bam Bam hit some cool ace in multiplayer.
Bruh.
Oh, it's Sunshine Glade 4. Here's the thing about Sunshine Glade, Blueberry Thicket, and Maple Hill Red aces. I don't care. No one cares. Some highlights from last week's multiplayer matches. I just realized that in my previous video I played against this guy Tommy. I know this guy. Yeah, he used to work at the docks, like where the ships park and shit. I specifically remember that it was pretty tough on him because the union had been on strike. Yeah. He had a girlfriend, Gina. She worked the diner all day. Alright, the next one is for Marcus78 MK drone shots. I know you watch my videos, you have a skip sapphire. This is how you run the ace pretty safely. The worst case scenario is you end up like 20 meters behind the basket. This one night I was doing this stupid ass challenge where you gotta go roller off the tee on every hole in Oak Hill and finish the hole with the pizza box. While this video is playing, let me address a few comments from my last video. Why is the Light Glide my favorite normal disc in the game? First of all, it gains more distance than a skip driver when they dead skip. Secondly, a non-skip driver has a less overstable finish than a skip driver, and I like that. Thanks, Jack. I replied to you. I asked which hole tutorials you wanna see. I did not get any answer.
It's your meeting. Why don't you start talking and tell me what you want?
One last comment. Startup and OnlyFans. Well, I do play naked in bed all the time. Maybe I'll just turn on the camera on the backside of my device and start streaming my flaccid dick and hairy legs. Plop sent me this video, filling the whole ship's surface in pizza boxes with Curly and Isaac. This is the definition of too much free time / autistic behavior. So beautiful. Why the fuck was my invitation to this party? Right, so aim points. Specific aim points are awesome for specific shots. They're not necessary for any other shots really. If you always use aim points and straight pullbacks for everything, you'll never learn how your discs really react. On this whole Nokia 15, I've had a few of my opponents sending me a message saying that he aimed with the wrong arrow or chevron, whatever, like this, and then this happens. You just end up being unable to visualize the flight paths, the amount of flip and fade you get from your discs. You'll never learn how to do any special shots to get out of bad situations. You just basically play the memorizing game, and aiming with the wrong arrow makes a huge difference. But of course you don't have to remember any aim points if you just learn how your discs fly, or if you're a cheating scumbag fuckface and double check the aim points from your files. You just end up being the guy who says cringe shit like, "Oh, I don't have a line for that shot," after you lay up like Winsworth Fields 1 on hole 9 when you're losing by 1 stroke. No one has a fucking line for this hole. You should run it anyway, because every time you do you learn a little bit more about how your discs work. Well, okay, maybe not in 4 tailwind unless you power down some sticky fairway driver. But yeah, running this ace will increase your throw-in accuracy on other holes like PB6, CC9, even CC3 if you decide to lay up like a bitch like I did in Worlds this year. You know what this is? You see, you can actually move the pullback from left to right like so, and hyzer to hyzer. Now I know the simple-minded pussies don't watch my filthy content, but if they did, they would be at their couch right now saying, "Mommy, what is the bad man doing? Make him stop. I'm scared." I remember some time ago this one guy in Discord being like, "Oh, I thought the glide water skip is enough here in 3 tailwind." Yeah, but not like that, you fucking goober. You gain way more distance with a high turning shot in tailwinds than a low flippy wimpy straight pullback. How do you throw this shot in this wind? Can't go straight pull captain from here. Can't go straight pull paradigm from here. It's gonna flip too much and not hit the gap. No, you make the gap way bigger like this. Learn some angle control. I promise it's not that difficult. Totally made that shot. Did not leave it short. There are so many different types of shots you can do in DGV. Just use your fucking head and visualize your shots. Otherwise, you end up just spamming the straight pull paradigms on every shot. This is the typical shot on this hole. Right side collision most often means you're not getting the birdie, too much fade is OB, and maybe a par save. But the left side is wide fucking open. Can't go straight pull paradigm though. You can create a wider gap like these. Just look at all the space on the left side. And these shots are way easier than you might think. You just need some touch. I've seen so many players complaining about getting the dead skip on Kalevala 6. They usually go like a low skip shot like that. Just keep in mind that the skip shot is completely optional. This is a light glide, but you can do this with a skip driver and even the dead skip stays in bounds. Another example, horrible wind, kind of a headwind plus right to left forewind. The wind is wobbling, your pullback is wobbling, not really sure how much flip and fade you get. You could lay up with a forehand, but rollers work pretty well when they are like fading towards where the wind is coming from. I can just imagine people being on the tee pad like, oh, but my straight pull paradigm, it's gonna whip too much and go OB. Wah, 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 wah. Nice. What? So, what did we learn today? Relying on aim points is fantastic and pretty much necessary for most ace runs. Also excellent for specific shots like a narrow fairway and shit like that. Angle control, not really necessary but super cool and really useful. Puss is kind of an asshole and likes to make fun of straight pull paradigm guys. Alright, multiplayer time, bitches. This was like my only full card match recently. And with these two crazy Finnish fuckers with me, you just gotta hit record right away. As the king of downtown, I welcome you peasants to my kingdom. Turn on power saving mode. Bitch, don't tell me what to do. Cloudbreaker, a little bit of anhyzer to make it go more straight. 64 meters. Glide MD1. Looking pretty good. Too high. Got super lucky. Nice. Diamond Way also with the eagle. Actually kind of surprised to see him go for that eagle. He's the layup king. Dude is like level 1600 and lays up everything pretty much. Grace from the tee. Look at this favorite disc. Try to get in position to go for the skip eagle with the skip drive. Little bit of hyzer. Missing to the right. That's a difficult eagle. Don't get it too often. No one made it. No one fucked up. Moving on. What do we have next? Downtown one. There really should be an option to skip these gimme holes in one wins. Unless you wanna run the eagle, of course. No good player ever misses the birdie here in these conditions. However, I am running it because I'm playing with my Finnish homies. Skip Sapphire, a little bit of flex, missing way to the right. Luckily, got some collision there to stay in bounds. Diamond away with the par. I promise he was not running it. I can promise you that. Solo lead. What do we have next? KO backwoods. Alright, this one. Skip Sapphire for the ace. This is a safe ace run in one headwinds. In two headwinds too, of course. Little bit of anhyzer. And I got it. It's a nice ace. I like it. Vilho was running it too. Got a dead skip. Unlucky. He was not acing it anyway. But yeah, it's a safe ace run in headwinds. In tailwinds you tend to go long when you miss. Skip drive for the ace. Not enough power, I think. Something. I never hit this ace. But you gotta run it anyway. It's a safe ace run. Unless you put too much power, then you go OB long over the stone fence thingy. KB1. Yeah. You just know it. You gotta go with the pizza box. Aim a little bit lower than usual in this tailwind. Not low enough. This is bad. Not that bad actually. It's gonna be like 35. 32 meters in 3 tailwind. I should make this every time. Yeah. Zero regrets. I gotta do it. Crow's Nest, finishing off with Crow's Nest. Crow's Nest 3. Sticky Sapphire for the ace. Smooth showed me this line. I was struggling with the ace line on this one. Yeah, just sent him a dick pic and he provided me with this ace line. I've hit it very often. So thanks again, Mr. Smooth. Diamond Way with the par, 2 strokes behind. Goes for the quick layup. What a fucking moron. I mean, that cannot be explained by being a bad player. That means you're a fucking idiot. Ace run with the pizza box. Suicide ace running it. Missed it. Zero regrets. I gotta do it. I just should have hit the ace. Will also suicide running it because he has giant balls. Yeah, let's go with the pizza box. Whatever. Kind of a tough win for the pizza box. Yeah, not enough turn. It's a difficult shot anyway. DGB Finland for tied first place. The pussy idiot can go back to laying up and grinding his 6 points back from experts. No, Wilho went OB. Okay. Me and Nugetti. Nugetti. This match, I was just plugging around. Every putt is with the pizza box. I'll speed up some shots and cut out the boring shit. Cross volley 4, glide roll right, go for the eagle of course. Pizza box, and I missed it. Cross volley 9, got the eagle. Skip right, pizza box combination. Missed the ace. Made the throw in save. Cross, what is this? Win spot 9, got the ace. And at this point I noticed that this guy, Pancakes X Bacon, was laying up everything. So I checked his profile, he's almost as high level as I am, so he should know better. Missed the ace there. Also missed missed the throw in. Missed that ace. Made the putt. Okay, normal speed from now on. Go for the ace with the pair. Missed to the right, and this guy this guy laid up. He's like 1 stroke behind and laying up Maple Hill Reds. That's all I'm saying. Final 2 holes. This hole I go right hand side with the Glide MD1 with some hyzer. I never missed the ace here. Yeah, that was the worst shot I've ever thrown on this hole. Not sure if he went for the ace. Kinda looked like a layup. It was pretty short. Horrible attempt with the pizza box. So now we're all tied up. Now he can ace the final hole and win the whole match. I go with the Glide MD1. Right about there. He goes for the layup. Fucking idiot. Yeah, GG. Stay heroin free. See you guys.